this universe. Hello, hello, hello. This is the autumn equinox. We have a very special, beautiful day today, and I'd like to awaken the magic of today. I'm Vanya Silverton. I am an energy healer and teacher, and I teach some amazing energetics, life mastery energetics, business mastery energetics into your total brilliance. So let's keep going on this journey. We did part one of this series, Incarnation, which I'll be doing over the eclipse season, which kind of began this week and will continue on for another couple of weeks. It's a beautiful time to come into deep alignment with self, to kind of start to arrive in your totality and kind of journey deeper and deeper into your truths, so that you can find your unique brilliance and manifest it out into reality. Because this is the path. For me, there is only one path, and that is the path into really understanding who we are as a unique being, as a unique frequency, as a unique creator in this world. And it's a journey. The journey of incarnation is a big journey. You know, we have to go through so much of our, evolve out of all the outdated stuff, awaken to our truth, become powerful with our boundaries and our sovereignty, so that we can actually start to create our lives in better and brighter and more significant ways. And those that really choose this path then say, hey, I'm here to create a legacy of light. I'm actually here to raise the collective. My creations will help all of life to exist in a better way. And that's the kind of place we want to get to. And it's a lifelong journey. It's a lifelong journey of evolution and refinement. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, powerful journey. So what we're going to do today, it is autumn equinox. And I love these moments in the calendar where the autumn equinox, what is it? It's the sun and day and night being of equal balance. It is right between the solar sun equinox and the winter equinox, right? Sorry, the summer solstice and the winter solstice. And so these points in our calendar are really beautiful points to recalibrate. You know, life can get really busy, and there comes a point where we have to get more masterful with our calibrations of becoming in our totality. And so that's why I love these points in the calendar, the solstices and the equinoxes, to really kind of mark the moment of us to really gather everything that we've become in the last 3 or 4 months, step into it, and then step forward with bigger, brighter, stronger energy, so we can master the next phase of the calendar. So we welcome this moment of the autumn equinox, and it's particularly special because it is put into 2 moments of the eclipses, right? In our eclipse season, which is where the sun and the moon and the earth all come into alignment. So this is also a very powerful moment in our astrological calendar, in our body, mind, soul calendar, of us coming into deeper alignment with ourselves, right? Which is where we're going to gather our power, which is where we're going to refine our truth, which is where we're going to refine who we are in this universe again. And this is where the magic begins to happen. So today we're gonna keep unlocking it. You know, we took our last incarnation journey a few days ago, and we stepped into leadership. And today I want to take that energy of the leader, which is what you are. You are leading yourself out of the darkness and into the light all the time. You are leading yourself out of an outdated reality into a new, upgraded reality. Like, you've got to take the role of the leader. And we're going to mix this with the autumn equinox of you really gathering the PowerPoints that you've had over the last 3 or 4 months, so that we can start to move forward again in a whole new way. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I invite you to use the magic of this moment so you can let go of any distractions and just be here, because this is about you unlocking you awakening you coming into the truth of you. So here we are. Welcome. Yes, right. Okay. So the autumn equinox, here we are. The sun, the day and night are at equal levels. And you've gone on a journey over the last 3 or 4 months from the summer solstice to become more of who you are. And so for me, this day is really, really powerful because it's a day of balance. It says, I will take all the lessons, all the learnings, all the awakenings that I have had, and I will become them, and I will use them to create balance in my life. Right? The problem with us, particularly in our modern life, is that we get so overloaded with so many things we're meant to be doing, we don't fully process all the awakenings we have. We kind of like have these moments where we get these ideas and these downloads and these inspirations and these aha moments of this is who I am, this is where I'm going. We get little snippets of vision, but we don't really consolidate it and integrate it within us properly to create balance in our lives. And so what begins to happen is that we're full of ideas that we haven't embodied, full of inspiration that we haven't become, full of awarenesses of our greatness that we haven't truly accepted. And then we go off to go and create it. And yet, because we haven't really come into alignment and haven't created the balance within us to be powerful and profound in it, we don't then manifest in a way that is precise, and we don't manifest in a way that actually really grounds our higher levels into reality. And so this moment of the autumn equinox is all about balance. It's saying, can I really embody those great things that I know that I am? Can I really accept it? Can I really truly honor and embrace the visions I have for my life? Can I feel complete and satisfied and have gratitude and celebrate the life that I already have? And can I take all that goodness and all that nourishment of all those things that I know are true and really allow them to exist within me? Really let me really embody it. Let me really become it. Let me really ground it through my system. Let me take all the little light codes. Let me embody all the awakenings I've had. Let me really come in and use the magic of who I am and knit it together within me. Let it all join forces. Because this is the key. We go through so much learning. We have so many ideas. We have so much moments of inspiration in our lives. We don't let it all come together and join forces within us. And it's really, really, really important. Because if we let all of who we are, all the magic of who we are, all those little really join forces, we become stronger in our sense of self. We become stronger in our identity. We become stronger in our knowing of who we are and what we're meant to be doing. We become stronger in our sovereignty. And we're needing this strength. We're needing total strength. We're needing to have all of who we are knitted together to create total strength inside of us. So I invite you to kind of think of, just as a little example now, and you can go deeper into this, right? Maybe you want to go journal on this or whatever. But over the since summer solstice, so if you think back to summer solstice, which was back in, when was it? In June. It was back in June. And think of all the awakenings, all the visions you've had, all the aha moments, all the moments where you're like, I dropped deeper into my heart. All the moments where life kind of reorganized itself for you to be in your truth at a deeper level. And see if you can just think of five for now. Hopefully you open yourself up to think of 10 and 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 and 100, because there's a lot going on, right? That's always, because all of this is actually here available to us. Your magic is always available, but we don't integrate it well enough. So just think of 5 things now, right? 5 things. So for me, I definitely had deeper awakenings that allowed me to go into my heart. I had a very, very, very big release, which got rid of a lot of old toxic family energy out of my bones, which allowed me to move into nourishment, and that sense of being able to be nourished more allowed me to feel more grounded. I've definitely had moments where I've opened up my vision for my next level of work and all the magic of that and who I need to be to deliver that. So there has been very many beautiful little points between the summer solstice and now. So I invite you to really think about what that is for you and think of 5. So, and then distill it into 5 words, right? So for me, it was nourishment, greater higher vision, a deeper connection to love and being in my heart. It was stepping more into my sovereignty and my path, right? And in that, a lot of things that weren't in alignment moved out of alignment or reconfigured to move into alignment. And I understood on a deeper level what family energy is. And for me, that's been very nourishing and very grounding. And what it's allowed me to do is not feel so lost inside, right? I know who I am. So take those 5 words, those 5 things, right? And then try and condense it into one energy. And so if you go back and you journal on this, you could think of 10, 20, 30, 40, and you try and put it all into one word each, because each word is a power that can unlock reality, right? And then we condense it all in just to one word. And so for me, I found a greater home in myself. I found a greater home in myself and a greater home here on earth. And I was able to find a greater path forward because I found a deeper sense of home. I incarnated more in that. And so the key is that we are constantly awakening, right? We're constantly awakening. We're constantly having new thoughts, higher thoughts, brighter thoughts. But we're not letting them, we're not really becoming them, and we're not letting them fuse together to create a sense of totality and completedness inside. So if you can right now, think of these 5 things. You might want to jot them down. See if you can fuse them into one core concept, one core essence. And then just feel that gift of all of those things that have happened to you since the summer solstice. Let them move through you. And see the deeper peace or the deeper awakening or the deeper awareness. Because we need to gather our gifts. We need to gather who we are. We need to gather the gifts of our life. Life is constantly gifting us with so much. Our mind is constantly gifting us with so much inspiration. Our soul is constantly gifting us with so much vision. The earth is gifting us with so many synchronicities and opportunities to grow and evolve. Like, we're being gifted so much. But we just get so busy with so much other stuff that we actually forget to embody the gifts and the awakenings and the teachings that have happened so that we can grow and we can become. And so just in this moment, I invite all the gifts, all the awakenings, all the teachings, or the powers, or the awarenesses that have been gifted to you since the summer solstice, just to awaken in you and just infuse, join together, become total, right? Those things making you feel more total, more complete. And so you might get a sense of your body re-remembering the magic that you've walked through over the last 3 or 4 months. You might get a sense of gratitude of who you've become. You might have some memories like, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the vision I had. Ah, yeah, got that. So just let the magic of the last 3 or 4 months wake up inside of you. That all those maybe 5 things, 10, 20, whatever it is that you've got, wake up inside of you, the magic. Because every time, let me tell you, every time you have a thought and an inspiration or a vision or an awakening or a synchronicity, light floods the body, right? It opens up new pathways in the body, new pathways through the neural pathways in your brain to think in different ways. It opens up the pathways in the heart. It opens up more energy pathways through the body, so it becomes easier for your soul to incarnate and for you to walk forward. So it's really important that we take the magic of all of our inspirations and visions and awakenings and let it become it, let it move, let that magic of those moments move through us, let it activate us, let it open us. So you might feel your body now popping and opening with so much light. So much light. And just feel all that light opening and popping of who you are. And this is more of you just coming in, becoming, embodying. And just let all of you join together. All of your lights within you join together. All of your visions, your activations, your knowings, your wisdoms, let it all join together as one force inside of you. And what you'll notice is you'll start to get stronger in your sense of self. You'll start to feel yourself crystallizing with more of your light. You'll start to feel more present, more grounded, more incarnated. You'll start to feel that more of your truth is standing at center stage inside of you, that you can lead with. And we're wanting this. We're wanting to feel this all the time, because life is busy and it's full of distractions and illusions and all sorts of stuff going on that we can get pulled into. We can give our energy away to. And actually, what we're needing to give our energy to is to our truth, to our purpose, to our true incarnation. So I just invite you to really just feel your body getting stronger with all your power, getting stronger with all your wisdom, getting stronger with all the magic that life has given to you, getting you stronger with all the great visions you have for you. And just let it flood your body with light and feel yourself becoming more total in it and more crystallized in it and balanced in it. So as this happens, as everything fuses together and becomes more total, as your visions unite with your activations, as your wisdoms give more energy to your visions, like they all help each other, we create a system which is in our bodies, which is working for us. Our thoughts and our feelings and our knowings and our visions all come together as one primary energy within us to lead us forward. Like there's a fusion, there's an alchemization. And this is where we're wanting to work from more and more and more, where our truth gets alchemized more and more into our system and we're less distracted by the stuff which isn't us. And through that, we create deeper balance. Balance between our mind and our heart, balance in our bodies, balance our soul balances with us. Our life comes into balance. We find a new rhythm inside of us. We're dancing to our own rhythm, to our own energy, to our own light. And that which isn't of us starts to fall away, right? The things where we're wasting or leaking our energy, or people that are just, we know we're just taking up too much time and space, will start to fall away because we're focusing on developing, we're focusing on getting to know, we're focusing on communicating with, we're focusing on becoming, being led by, being energized by, being motivated by the truth of our own being. And that is where we start to create our sovereign brilliance. I'm sovereign in my own knowing and thoughts and activations and visions and inspirations. I'm led by that. I lead my life with it. And I feel total and harmonious in all of it. And this is a very beautiful moment, because on some level in this balance, a Zen energy gets created, a deeper peace. We become more peaceful with ourselves. We become more peaceful with the life we have. We're not battling up against ourselves. We're not battling up against life. We become more peaceful because we're more balanced in living the truth, living out the truth of who we are, and that creates more balance, right? In our systems, everything starts to communicate better. And when we come to this point, then we can walk forward with more power and more totality, right? Because we've gathered ourselves. And when we gather ourselves, we get strong. We've got enough energy to keep moving us. We've got enough flow of energy which keeps us focused and on track. We become more aware of where our words go. We become more aware of where our actions go. We become more aware of where we're interacting and dialoguing. We become more aware of our creations and how they need to come out into life. We become more aware of how our visions are leading us. When we create this balance, this peace, we also open ourselves up for more inspiration and more activations and more to keep bringing us into our totality. And so just feel this moment of this peace and this balance and feeling total with your light, your visions, your knowing, your wisdom. Feel the strength of that. Feel it running through all the energy pathways in your body. Take a deep breath. Let it all knit together. And then just feel your energy opening up to move you forward on a much clearer path. And so the invitation now is to walk towards the winter solstice, which is the 21st of December, feeling balanced, feeling total in your energy, with more space for more activations and inspirations and visions to come to you in creation energy. So you're still opening up to that infinite field of potentiality all the time because you've got more space to hear it, feel it, know it, because you're in your own sovereignty. So it becomes much more clearer. You know, the clearer you are in your own sovereignty, your own sovereign brilliance, the easier it is to integrate the visions and the activations that are coming down into you. You can see it with more clarity. You can know it with more precision. And in that, that's how we start to quantum leap, right? That's where a quantum leap starts to take place. Because our energy is not muffled with all this other stuff. It's just clear. And quantum leaps happen when there's a clarity of self and there's a clarity of direction of truth where we're meant to be going. And it's much easier to get there because we're not being slowed down by all this other stuff. And so it's really important that we learn to refine our connection to our unique frequency. We learn to really gather the gifts that help us do that. That we really learn to infuse all of our greatness as one total energy, so that our thoughts and our mind and our actions and our emotions and our visions and our all come into alignment as a revolutionary force to walk forward in. And that's how we start to quantum leap. So I just invite you now to feel the totality of who you are. Walk towards the winter solstice with such ease and grace and beauty. You might even feel yourself quantum leaping through some stuff. And I kind of want to see you at the winter solstice, your feet there, looking back at you now, and you at the autumn equinox with your feet here now, looking at you in the winter solstice. And in this moment of clarity of self, what is it that you want to create? What is it that you're wanting to manifest? What is it that you're really wanting to complete? Just have a think about that. Because we all need to have a vision and goals and things where we're bettering our life. So between now and the autumn equinox and the winter solstice, what is it that you want to become? What is it that you want to complete? What is it that you want to manifest? What is it that you want to create? And in that knowing, in the present time now, just let all the magic and the goodness and the activations and the visions and the knowing and the wisdoms and the synchronicities that's going to create that, let it come into your body now. So you might feel a bit of an activation coming through, where your future self is gifting you with all the wisdom and knowledge of who you're meant to be now in order to have that completed then. So drink that through. You might feel your chakras unlocking. I certainly feel my solar plexus unlocking with this. You might feel your body coming into deeper balance. You might feel yourself grounding. You might feel your energy field expanding. You might feel more light pulsating through you. Beautiful. And so this is how we start to incarnate more and more and more, because the reality of incarnation is that we are choosing the uniqueness of our soul to exist. We're choosing the uniqueness of who we are in this world to exist. We're recognizing that we are evolving out of everything that doesn't belong to the uniqueness of our sovereign brilliance, so that we can really arrive in the totality of who we're meant to be. And we're learning that as we become more aware and more clear with who we are, the activations and the visions and the downloads from our soul become clearer and clearer and clearer, because we're able to embody it more and more and more and more. And then we become more total in ourselves. And then the movement forward to create it in physical reality, because that's what we're wanting to do, right, becomes easier and easier and easier. So it's a beautiful journey into incarnation, and it makes you so super aware of the magic that lives within you and around you, because I truly believe that our soul and this divine universe is setting situations up and experiences up so that you keep choosing to incarnate your brilliance and incarnate into physical reality. And it's a beautiful path, beautiful path. So let me just see if there's any more. I just feel like a beautiful beam of light, your soul light wants to come down through your crown chakra. Let it come all the way down through the core channel of you, all the way out of your feet into the earth. And just feel this beautiful core strength. This is who I am. I am. I am incarnated and manifested. And we want to keep walking forward in this beauty and this clarity and this strength of self. So take a few deep breaths. So inhale all the light from above your crown. Exhale it through your body, into the earth, through your feet. And again, inhaling this beautiful light above your crown. Exhaling it through your body and out of your feet. Beautiful. And give yourself a little wiggle and a shake. And enjoy this autumn equinox, because it's all around you, uniting all the magic that you are to become one total force, to create balance between mind, heart, emotions, energy, visions, one balanced energy, so that you can move forward in more totality. Right? So beautiful. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all that wanted to come through today. I love this journey of incarnation. It really is beautiful. And it's the key is, like, really, like I said, gather those, look back from the solstice. What are the 5, 10, 15, 20 things that you've really, the magic that you've gathered? See if you can pop it into one word each, and then bring it into, let it consolidate into its full presence, right? And then work that through your system so that it gives you more energy to move forward in. So I would really do that, because like I said, life is gifting you. If you're really aware of it, there's so many gifts coming down constantly for you to evolve and activate, But we get so distracted, we miss the transmission of it. We miss the full completed embodiment of it. And that's what we want to avoid, right? Because if you're really wanting to get strong on this path, every activation that comes through, every inspiration that you have to really become it and embody it and act upon it. Incarnated and manifested, incarnated and manifested, incarnated and manifested, right? What's happening for a lot of people is we get these moments, and then we get distracted. We get these moments and then we go into self-doubt. We get these moments and then we get confused. We get these moments and then we have to kind of like do the thing that we're meant to, other thing we're meant to be, and we don't really incarnate and manifest. And as we get more evolved on this journey, we start to increase our capacity to hold more, which means more is going to keep coming down because our awareness increases, right? Our consciousness increases, which means we have to get faster at incarnating and manifesting. The idea, the thought, the activation, the vision comes in, and then we react upon it. We've got to get quicker and quicker and faster and faster and faster. And then as that happens, our field starts to open up with more intensity, more energy. Our frequency gets clearer in itself. It starts to delete everything that isn't, what isn't us. And we're quantum leaping our path forward much quicker with more precision, more mastery, more awareness, and we get stronger with our energy, right? That's how it works. And that's how we can start to shift the density of reality, right? Our energy field becomes healing energy, transformative energy. Whatever environment we go into, it shifts the energy, right? Shifts the, I mean, I know, like, I go into places and my energy goes before me because I've got a field, right? I've got a big field that's doing its thing, goes in, clears the energy in the space, and then I arrive and everything's more in alignment for me, right? And so that makes my movement forward in life much quicker. So that's how the cookie crumbles energetically, right? So if we're aware of this, then we learn to become more masterful with our own internal vessel so that we can handle this. Especially if you believe you've got things to do here, right? Especially if you want to step in to the path of the conscious creator. So take all this magic in. There's a lot of magic and let it come through your body. You might want to move your body a little bit to bring it all in. I hope that made sense. It's sometimes very hard to communicate some high vibrational information, but I'm sure some of you would have gotten it. And if it didn't make any sense to you, watch it again because it will go in. There is some beautiful, potent teachings here. Right. So if you want to continue this journey, I have a beautiful year-long, 6-month, 3-month program to come and be with me with mastery courses, certifications, retreats, masterminds. We break everything down to you in much more focused, more digestible, more intricate ways so that you can really master who you're meant to be here and really step into your sovereign brilliance. It's called the Eclipse Experience, right? Which is why we're celebrating the eclipse at the moment. It's a very powerful journey. If you're ready to step into leadership, if you're ready to step into your creation energy, if you're ready to really master and embody and become who you're meant to be, then we have a whole journey for you. We have the mystic season all around channeling and psychic abilities. We have temple season, which is all about embodiment, sensual enlightenment, sexuality, energy. And we have the creator season, which we're stepping into now, which is all around abundance, leadership, dharma, really crystallizing who you are. So come and join us. There is a whole complete journey. You can do a partial eclipse, you can do a solar eclipse, and you can do a total eclipse with us. There are different levels and stages between excellence, mastery, and your absolute brilliance. So come along. And tomorrow we have the opening ceremony for Creating Abundance Intensive. We're starting tomorrow. It is a 30-day vortex of some everything that you need to do to step into releasing poverty consciousness and move into abundance and wealth creation. It is so powerful. And the beautiful thing about this course is I think there are over 30 modules already. We do live Q&As. And once you're in for life, which means that every year when I deliver it, as I grow into more wealth consciousness, I bring new codes and new teachings in. You're in it for free because abundance creates abundance. And my whole idea is like we create this extraordinary field of creation and abundance through this program. There's been amazing results that have happened through this, through people tripling their income, to, spontaneous moments of prosperity and wealth entering into people's lives. It is beautiful. It will unlock you in ways. It will get rid of your victim mentality, your self-sabotage. And if there's a course to begin with me, then this is it, because it's going to really push you to keep going to new levels. So I welcome you into the Creating Abundance Intensive. I welcome you into the Eclipse Experience. You can DM me for details or check out the website, but it is an epic journey, one that you'll never forget. It is a divine timing gateway for many people that come in that, like, literally it changes their reality. And if you're ready to move up to the next level, then this is the zone for you. We welcome you into it. And I hope you have the most beautiful autumn equinox ever. May you keep awakening. May you know your truth. May you know the totality of who you are. May you arrive more and more into your body. May you feel more powerful. May you feel more sovereign. May you have greater boundaries and greater vision forward. And may you walk the path to your greatness with such ease and grace that it leads a trail of light and prosperity for others. And so it is. Wishing you the most beautiful day. I see you for creating Abundance Intensive. I see you in the eclipse experience. Or whatever else is going on. We have a beautiful, beautiful programs coming up over the next couple of months too. So keep your eye out for that. Big kisses. Goodbye.